Hi, here I am. I probably look naked. I don't. I have a bathing suit on because as soon as I'm done with this, I'm gonna go sit outside. But yeah, so today we're doing a full face of Fenty Beauty. That's it. That's all I got. Full face of Fenty. I'm not using any of her brushes because I didn't want any of them. Simple as that. So primer, I'm using the Pro Filt'r Instant Retouch Primer. This is the soft matte one because I don't need hydrating from the Silk and I don't need the True Matte because I am that oily, but I don't want all that. So I'm using this. I do really like this primer. Sorry, I don't know where I'm putting my stuff. I do really like this primer. I feel like it's really like nice and blurring and smoothing, but it doesn't have that really like slippy, silicone-y kind of texture, so like the Smashbox. So if you don't like the texture of those, you might like the texture of this one because it's a little more like a cream rather than a gel, but it's still really nice and smoothing. For foundation, I'm using the soft matte, so the original foundation. I have the hello frog. I have the hydrating foundation also. I do like that one even though I'm oily, but I like that more in like winter, fall time when I'm not sweating. But I do really like that one. I do really like this one. The way I'm putting it on now, I'll get like medium coverage out of it, which is fine with me. If I want full, I can just put a little bit more on. I have not tried the Eaze Drop because my color's sold out everywhere. I would wear number 6 because I matched myself to it and then I can't buy it. So I haven't tried that. I do have the powder foundation as well. I hate that powder foundation. There's no coverage no matter how I try to put it on. I just have to layer and layer and layer and layer and layer, and then finally I'll get coverage. And then it also oxidizes throughout the day. So I wear 210 in all of the foundations. So I'll put the powder on, I'll finally get some coverage out of it, and it'll be a little too yellow like for my neck. All of the 210s are, just because I'm so neutral, but then throughout the day it gets so dark that I end up looking kind of like an Oompa Loompa by the end of the day. So not cute. I don't like the powder. I've only tried to wear it by itself though, like as powder foundation and not like on top of like the Fenty foundation or another foundation. So I don't know if it would work better that way, but that's what I've done and I hate it. So that's the foundation all over. That was like a pump and a half about all over my whole face. So I got like medium coverage. So I'm covered, but I still look really skin-like. And then with the primer on underneath especially, I look really smooth. I have the concealer in 210 also. I wear everything in 210. I do like this concealer. Oh wait, haha. I forgot something. It's okay, we'll blend this in on this one side. We'll have this one side as reference. I got one of the Bright Fix eye brighteners. Haha, good thing I remembered before I put concealer on both sides of my face. So I got this in the shade Melon. This is in like, if you've seen the display in Sephora stores, they have like 4 colors that are like color correctors, and then like a light, and then like a light medium, medium deep, like they have them sectioned. This is not one of the color corrector shades. This is in like the light to medium section, but I'm gonna use it as a, where's my trash pile? I'm gonna use this as like a color corrector because the actual, like the peach color corrector shade is orange, okay? Swatch that stuff in store if you can. Do not buy that online because the colors do not look as you think they would. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of this on with my finger. Use your right hand because you're right-handed. And I'm gonna put it on my left side. Picked up too much. And I got the Melon shade because it's a little peach but not overly peach. I still have way too much on my hand. Because like I said, the peach shade was like orange, but even this by itself, this is one of those things where even as a color corrector, if I was doing like very minimal makeup, I could wear it by itself because it's not too peachy where it's like, she obviously has a color corrector on. but it's peachy enough that it's like doing something. Try and pick up a little bit more just to do out here. Okay, now I can put the concealer on this side. Okay, I brought you in real close so maybe you can see the difference. This is the side with just concealer. This is the side with the Bright Fix underneath it and the concealer. I feel like this one definitely looks a little brighter. I still have, this is just the way my eye's shaped, that I still have a little bit of a shadow here, but this one definitely looks brighter and a little more covered. This one, like you can tell, could still use a little help. I don't hate it by itself, like just the concealer. I think this still looks fine, but if you want that like fully covered, really bright look, you definitely want to put the Bright Fix on underneath. Okay, so I have the powder in, this is the Pro Filt'r Instant Retouch Setting Powder. I have this in Banana. I had the lavender one when it first came out and I ended up returning it because it didn't really do anything for me, especially since I don't bake. I just put powder on and go about my life. So I'm just pouncing this all over. I really like this powder only during summertime though. It's very, very mattifying. So if you are the oiliest of the oily girl, this for you. So I like this during summertime when I'm extra oily and also when I am sweaty. It's also really blurring, makes me look really smooth. I sounded funny because I was going over my mouth. And I'm gonna take a little bit of this around my eye. And you might be like, Lex, what about cream products? She has cream stuff. She does. And I'm still powdering. So my complexion, I have really nice coverage. It's not too heavy. It doesn't look really makeup-y. I look really smooth. I'm nice and matte. I might have a little glow just from the light hitting my face, but yeah, looking good. So moving on to something I haven't actually tried yet. The Brow MVP. The pencil. I got light brown because the medium brown, which is what I would normally buy in most any other brand, was a little too cool for me. And if you saw my last video where I tried the Anastasia brow pencil, that's what I said about that pencil also. It was just a little cooler than like, I was saying it was too dark. It wasn't too dark, it was too cool. It was cooler than I would want it to be because of my natural hair color has some warmth to it. So I didn't get the medium brown in this because it looked a little too cool, so I got the light brown. I hate this stupid, I hate it. I hate this stupid brush. Why couldn't she have just done a spoolie? If it's not broke, don't fix it. So it also comes, it doesn't come with a point at the end, it comes like blunt, which I think is a little strange, but I mean, it kind of turns that way anyways when you use it, but I don't know. Would have been nice to have a point to start off with at least. So I'm just gonna throw this on real quick because doing brows is boring. Okay, brows are on. One thing also, I like how she has like the color here so that you know that the pencil side is over here. So you don't go to do your brows and you accidentally open the brush every single time. I like the color. Where'd my mirror go? I like the color. I feel like my brows just look really hazy. Like they don't look as like structured as I want them to because of that stupid brush on the end. Like I just want them to be a little neater. Because I feel like that brush just like blends everything rather than like softening it. Does that make sense? Like a spoolie does. So yeah, I like the color. I just want them cleaner. I didn't get the eye primer because a lot of eye primers don't work for me and I really just didn't want to bother getting an eye primer. That probably was not going to work, so I am just using my NARS Pro Prime. For my eyeshadow, I have one of the Snap Shadows. This is number 9, Wine. Ooh, so pretty. So the shades do have names and they're on the back and they're color coded with the colors. So you're not looking at it like, what color am I using? Thank you, Fenty, that's so genius. So I'm gonna start with, I gotta turn it this way, Sherry Fairy, which is just the brown. Wow, the mirror in here is so clear. So just popping this in the outer third and through the crease. Next I'm going to take the dark purple, which is, how do I say that? I don't know wine. Pinot? Pinot? It's Pinot Noir, right? So then it's Pinot Please. Taking the purple. Everyone who speaks French is disappointed in me now. So I'm just gonna put this out here. Okay. Doesn't really look purple. It kind of just looks black. I'm gonna take the cream white shade. This is Rosé Spritz, right? Yeah. And I'm gonna use that under my brow. Blend this edge out a little bit because she's looking a little gray. I built up that purple a little bit and it came out a little bit more purple. Just when I first put it on, I was like, that looks black. But if you build it a little bit, you get more of the purple. For the lid, I want to take this shimmering like cranberry color that is Bottle Service. Just pat that all over. Ooh, that's pretty. I'm gonna be so glam while I sit outside. That's stunning. I'm just picking up a little bit more of the purple. Just reinforcing it here and blending it a little bit. Because I feel like when I put that cranberry on, I kind of lost the depth here. There we go, that's better. And then I'm gonna go back to the matte brown, the Sherry Fairy. And put that down here. And then for the inner corner, I'm gonna take this light shimmery shade. This one is, sorry, my watch, I'm dying, is She Bubbly. And I'm just gonna put this in here. Nice, that is really sparkly. Okay, so for liner, I got two. I got the black, these are both the pencils. I think I own the liquid liner, but I don't really like liquid liner. So I didn't bother with that. So I have two pencils. I have the black, I ripped the box. And I got a purple one. This is Purp-a-trader. Maybe I shouldn't have gone with the purple one, but oh well. So I'm gonna put the purple on the top, maybe do a wing, haven't decided yet, and then the black on the inside, and then we'll come back. Oh, actually I'm gonna do the mascara too while I'm there. So I have the, what is it called? Full Frontal. So I'll put this on too and then I'll come back. Okay, here are the eyes done. Look at this wing, don't look at this wing. That liner is the color I wanted that purple eyeshadow to be, so that worked out. Really, really skippy though. On the skin, oh my god, so skippy. Was not smooth at all whatsoever. The black going on the inside though, so easy. I was just like, wait, done. Like, it went on fast. I hate this mascara. And I think it's the wand. If the wand was not how the wand is, this would be a really good mascara. But the wand, like, just, it's like oddly flat and it just doesn't do anything for me. So I have to like figure out how to hold it to get it like on my lashes. It's just a process that I can't be bothered with. I feel like it would be a much better mascara if it just had a normal wand. So anyways, that's the eyes done. Let's finish the face. I'm gonna contour with the cream, the Cheeks Out cream bronzer. This is number 1 Amber, so like the contour shade. Just gonna plop this right under my cheekbones. And I like these because they're buildable, so you're not gonna be like, oops, contoured. For bronzer, I'm gonna use the powder bronzer in Private Island. I like these because they're more neutral yellow. They're not so yellow like the Hoola from Benefit. I hate that bronzer. It's way too yellow. But this has like really no red to it. At least these like lighter shades, the darker ones can't say they're not red. For blush, I got the cream blush in Summertime Wine. Yeah, that goes perfectly with this eyeshadow look. Whoop. Okay, a little too much, that's okay. Take my foundation brush and kind of tone that down a little bit. Looking a little crazy. For highlight, did I just stick my finger in it? Yes, I did. I'm wiping it on my leg. For blush, I just have a mini of the Hustler Baby. I love this highlighter. She really did good when she came out with these highlighters. These are fantastic. Especially now that Becca's dead. Rest in peace, Becca. Oh, yes, they're just so smooth. They don't emphasize texture. They're really nice and glowy. For lip, I got the new glosses, the duo that has Bubble Binge and Cupcake in it, but I don't think those colors are really gonna work for what I have on right now, so I'm gonna put this on instead. This is the Slip Shine. I'm not gonna say the whole name. This one is Goji Gang. Oh yeah, that's perfect. My lips are so dry, and this feels so good. It kind of smells like cupcakes. Now I want a cupcake. And I'm just gonna spray my face with the What It Do? What It Do. That spray is so light, I could barely tell that I was spraying it. So here is the finished look with a full face of Fenty. I love the base. Brows aren't my favorite. Love the shadow. The liner on the skin wasn't my favorite. Inside the eye, nice. Hate the mascara. It just needs a different wand. I love all the cheek products. This cream blush looks beautiful. I love all the cheek products. I love all the lip products. Like everything she makes from the lips and for the cheeks is fantastic. So yeah, definitely a brand worth checking out if somehow you've been under a rock and have not tried anything from Fenty before, because it is a genuinely very good brand. And I like how this look turned out. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you soon. Bye!